Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hurt. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
At the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Tag. Go.
They'll start the drive with Blue. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on. Set. Nice.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, it went right through.
Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running for the first time here with the former Ohio Bobcats. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10. That's McCarthy. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Here's McCarthy to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
You think that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Motioning the tight end now. Man in motion, out of the slot. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's snapping to McCarthy. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down, play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Ready up.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that, check, go!
A third down run with Blue. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Go!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it on 2nd and short. Hand off to the back. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
He's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's to Andrews outright. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. Cowboy 80. 60 Jackson.
They'll try and punch it in. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Running back motions right. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kick taken in here at the 17. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
On the ready.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shaq, get him, get him.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Get it. Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
Again to throw on 2nd. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. He takes it down to the 33. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Back now, pressure coming. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Throwing it again here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here it comes, 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It's about 43 yards for him. Aubrey puts it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Browns are lined up to punt. Hardman waiting for it. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
19,
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing on 2nd. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. They're going to try and throw it here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from 40 on the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
The field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Sending him on the dive. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's going to push one deep. Big gain downfield. great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first down, they'll run. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Receiver in motion, he's headed right. Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Setting up the running back screen. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
From his own end zone, here we go. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 16-yard line.
On the set.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Lee gets the handoff. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
Throwing from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 19, 18.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On the jump.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. He has it at the 33. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready up.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Right up the gut. bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Blue here from the pistol. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Up the middle, Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd.
So now here's 3rd and 5. He's going to throw it. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Deep drop this time. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to, and you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from 40 on the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Let's give him some credit. He's done his best to 3 them to death in this game, Kate. And he's continuing that effort here in the 2nd half, as his 4th field goal of the game gives them a slim lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. Makes the tackle. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
25-yard line.
Ready up.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the give, it's Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Mustang. 18 Cardinal.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He'll throw it. Catch made over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Cougar 19.
They'll run this with Blue. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Stretch the Eagles.
They'll work against the blitz. Running right side. Keeps away from one. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, this big guy is moving. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push this to an 8-point game. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now.
19, Browns 10. Brendan Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
DJ Chark on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
McCarthy to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty.
Hold it ready. Red. Bronco 80. Ready.
Blue running to the right. By a man, he's in the clear. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Dragon 60.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
70 Rangers. Hey.
Goal to go. They're passing. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that was over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Collins got it left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the Cowboys.